I want you to close your eyes and think why you are here today and what has led you to be the person you are, and why you are here right now and not on the other side of the world. Regardless of what you thought, let me tell you why you are here right now with me. Every decision that we make in our lives is going to determine our future. At some point in your life, you took a decision that has led you to be here, even if just a little decision. For example, maybe right now you could be meeting the person with who you are going to get married, but that's not happening because you decide to come here right now to be with me. Why I'm telling you this? Because for every decision that you make, you have to know yourself. And in order to know yourself, you have to be at peace. Being at peace is a long path. This path can take years, and there are even people that take their whole life trying to figure out who they are. I think that no one will know themselves completely because every minute of our lives we are learning something new about us. Today, I'm here to tell you how I get to know myself better and be at peace. I find peace in meditation, but for me, there are a lot of different ways to meditate. For some people, it's painting, for others, it's swimming or dancing, but for me, it's staying in silence and thinking. But above all, it's about listening to your heart. Have you ever had the feeling that something has tamed you? This kind of feeling is called a spiritual awakening, an inner demand that every human being experiences at some point in their life. Who am I? Why was I born? What is life? Is there life after death? These are some questions without answers, but I think that everyone has the answer inside them. It's just about finding them. I had this spiritual awakening, learn how to love myself and know who I am by meditating. For the last year, I was so lost. I didn't know who I was, or what I wanted in my life. I was in quarantine, constantly alone with my thoughts when I experienced my awakening. I started to look at myself and not to try to please other people. I've always cared about what others think about me, and in fact, I'm still that way, but now not as much. The moment you realize you're not the opinion of someone who doesn't know you or care about you, that moment is when you're liberated. The process was not easy. There were a lot of breakdowns, and I started to fall in a deep hole, and I thought I would never get out. If this happens to you, please don't give up. I realized that there was a way to overcome the feeling through meditation and determine what brings you peace. You must trust in yourself because at the end of the day, you only have yourself. I started to feel distant from people, avoid them, and that was my mistake. Let me give you the advice I wish I had when I went through this. When you have problems or you don't feel okay, please tell someone. The people who are around you, are here to help you. Please don't hide what is going on. If you keep hiding inside, it's just going to be more painful. And this was what happened to me. I didn't tell anybody what was happening inside, so they had no way of knowing. To encapsulate my feelings, I will now quote Taylor Swift. Rain came pouring when I was drowning, and that's when I could finally breathe. I think this quote is very powerful because when you are lost, there is always something that keeps you alive. It took some time, but I found myself. I know who I am for sure. Of course, I'm still having doubts about me, and that's good because I don't want to stay in at this point my whole life. I want to find more things about me and make all my dreams come true. I found my inner peace through meditation, my own way. I found my light somehow, and that's what I'm trying to bestow onto you. To find your light, to see it, and to follow it. The other day, I was talking with my best friend, and we started to tell us how we felt and everything. And I found this so funny because I realized that a lot of teenagers have this problem. They don't know who they are, and they are so lost. The majority of us has the same problems. And I think that we just need to chill out a little bit and be patient with ourselves and learn how to love ourselves. And in order to do this, you have to know yourself. For me, it is okay to be scared. It is okay to cry. Everything is okay. But giving up shouldn't be an option. They always say that failure is not an option. But I think that failure should be an option because when you fail, you get up. And that helps you keep going. That's how us, humans, become stronger. Through a lot of falls, but learning about them. I'm going to tell you something. I know that I'm so much younger than a lot of you, but it's a lesson that I learned along the way. To know what you want, you have to be at peace and love yourself and know how much you are worth. So, maybe you lost someone you never expect you will lose. Maybe you lost yourself. That's even worse. Just remember, you are not a mistake. You are not the opinion of someone who doesn't know you. You are a product of the lessons you've learned. You are a wizard because you went through something terrible. And you are the person who survived a bunch of rainstorms and keep walking. I hope you know how much love you are because you are worth. One thing that I've learned is that pain actually makes you stronger. I didn't tell you what my name is or who I am, but I don't think you don't need to know it. I'm not anything compared with the world, and you probably even remember me in a few years, but I hope that at some point in your life, when you're struggling, you look back and you feel proud of yourself for who you become, how strong you are, and how many things you have learned along the way. Life is too short to be sad most of the time. I know that every one of us has our highs and lows, but if you have fallen, it's okay to take your time, but let it be as short as possible. There is a wonderful world waiting for you outside. Are you really gonna miss this opportunity? We are so lucky. Please take advantage of the little time we have. So, the real point is that I know who I am right now, in this moment. But you, do you know who you are?